We've got to start taking responsibility, because it seems like women who are willing to abuse children in Poland, who are willing to protect the child abuser, they're not going to accept any responsibility for the crimes they've committed or continue to commit. They don't care about the safety of children. My ex-partner who abducted the children, her mother who assists the abuse, the local community who ignore the rights of men and fathers, especially being foreign. We need to start changing these things, because we can't just allow ignorance from self-conceited professionals in Poland just to turn their back on the abuse of children. When children are being abused, the Polish authorities have to take a look at that. Now, I've sent everything through to these people. They think they can just ignore me. That can't happen anymore, Gorzów, Wielkopolski. You're going to take responsibility. Your judge, prosecutors, I'm not going to name them just now because I know you'll take me off, but I'm coming after you. You know that you have allowed a child abductor and the abusive family to continue the abuse of my children. There's so many fake professionals, self-conceited in their own ignorance and failure towards the rights of children, that they know they're not going to just lose their positions, they're going to lose their entire families and their house and whatever it is they've got. Gorzów, you really will suffer. Poland, come and speak to me. Come and speak to me. I'm a father, and other fathers, you should be coming to speak to me as well, because at some point we've got to unite. We have to get unified, come together and prepare to take down these child abusing scumbags willing to profit from child abuse. That is the only point. They profit from child abuse. They profit from women willing to run to the government, who can then say, I need my big brother government to come and help me. The government's quite happy to take down a man, because man is the only people willing to stand up to government. At some point it's got to make sense. I'm not going to come out my back garden and show you the fucking rain and sunshine or whatever it is, because that seems to get people watching. But to listen to the actualities of the happenings of people's lives, when my own two children, my young son and my young daughter, are just forgotten because a woman's allowed to abuse them, because the town in which she abducted them to supports her abuse and doesn't give any rights to a foreign man. This is just Nazism, fascist behaviour by absolute abusive, low-life. The abuse of low-life's got to continue, because that's me as well. But I'm not what they said. I've not done what they've done. I don't earn money from the abuse of children. And Gorzów, your system, bleeding families dry and killing children for a few zloty more. You sick lowlives. I mean, everything about the system in Gorzów, it's so interlinked and it's so self-conceited. You don't need to be smart to be the highest level in Gorzów. You just need to know some people and know a handshake, and that's you. You can be thick and abusive and stupid, because if any man comes and goes to speak with you, you start a fight. You say they're violent. You've got a wee piece of paper from a little university to say that you're smart. My ex-partner had one of those pieces of paper from a university, and she doesn't even know what science degree she's got. So I don't trust any person in Poland that's got a degree, first off, because your degree is worthless. It's worthless because the piece of paper seems to be more intelligent than what you've got in your own mind. Because right now, profiting from the abuse of children is something that you allow. Profiting from child abuse is something Gorzów do. I'm aware it's an American business model, but you don't have to follow American business models. Americans do stand up for what is right. They're being shat upon the same as every Western country is just now, because the left and right takedown from Memphis and Mizraim Freemasons, there's a war on between left and right. You must know this. The lefties are quite happy to abuse and have women run into the government, and that's what's ruling things just now. But we're about to hit dictatorship. We're going to go from one extreme to the other. None of these left and right monkeys care about you or your children or your family or your human rights or what's good for you or what goes in your body or what poisons you. They're willing to poison you. They're not willing to help you. They're not willing to help your children. They're not willing to listen and sit back. They're self-conceited and think they know better. They know very little. Come speak to me. I'm a father and I need to get to see and know my children. I know there's other fathers and even mothers out there too. I can't get it in my head how women can suffer this, but you must really face a right bitchy, horrible, little violent bastard of a man to face anything like this. Because you know, as women, everything is funded. I mean, there's so many places for women to turn to. There's charities for clothes, there's charities for makeup, there's charities for underwear, there's charities for anything a woman wants in Scotland, there is anyway. There's everything. Nothing is funded for fathers or men from the government here. Nothing. Not a thing, and it hasn't been since the day I was born. So we must see that there is some plan behind this breaking of families, because the weak people in society run towards government. Children run towards government. Especially if you abuse those children, then they end up the abusers of the future. And I don't want my children to be put in a position where this feminist, female, child abusing, child abducting pig and her family, willing to lie and abuse and ruin people's lives, including children, she doesn't care about them. They're nothing more than a new handbag or some new colour of lipstick. That's all she's ever cared about. She doesn't go out and play with my children. She doesn't go and have fun with the kids. She'll take them to a place where they can bounce and get tired, and she does have to do nothing but look about and look pretty and let people admire her. She's got no self-awareness, no care. Unless she gets what she wants, nothing else really matters. My kids don't matter. I mean, it's been years. She'll quite happy. She'll find it funny to send back gifts, like Christmas gifts, birthday gifts, which, I mean, it breaks you in two when you receive these back. It's unwanted, you know? When you can't go and give a card or give a cuddle or say you love them. Seems to be an accepted way in small town Europe. I can't just blame Poland, you know. But I can blame Gorzov for supporting the child abuser once they found out she is a child abuser. And the same judge that was in the child abduction court case is the one that stopped me from having any parental rights. What? A child abusing boot? The three higher judges, but when I had to obviously appeal the child abduction court case, three higher judges quite clearly seen through the child abusing liar. They've seen that she had lied. They've seen that she had lied to the police in Scotland and she evaded everything. She was down on her knees crying in court saying sorry, and as soon as she's out, the crocodile tears stop. All the help that was offered in the Polish court was never given. I do feel a pit in my stomach. I do feel severe anger inside. I do feel my heart is breaking. Because it doesn't seem that anybody wants to understand, and it's so easy to point. It's easy to point at an angry man that he's angry. Look, he's angry. He's angry and abusive. No, I'm not abusive. I'm so angry. I'm so angry because my children and I don't get our basic human rights, our basic rights. But some child abusing fucking liar can do anything she likes. I mean, do anything she likes. Her mum can do it and she likes. Her poor father, that's a genderless man, you know. These women are, that's not female, it's not feminine. Child abusing women aren't feminine, you know. And the Babcha beast, you know, the word Babcha sounds such a beautiful word as well. And the only one that goes along with Babcha when related to her mother's beast, because she is the Babcha beast. She's a liar, she's nothing but trouble. And I think any guy that's seen this, Leszek, please put a mention on this. She tried to screw you for money. She said you stole money off her. She said you owed her money, and she lied about it. Leszek, put details of her trying to be corrupt and get money at her ex-partner. Go on. She went to my ex-partners and asked them to go to the police and make up stories the same way she did. One agreed to do it. Yeah. Women do back each other up. I don't think men would do this. go to the police. In fact, no, I know men do this. Jimmy Savile, I mean, Jimmy Savile's still protected, and the person that stopped him, his name from being pushed through the shit that it should have been through. I mean, he was let off by the current Prime Minister. I mean, did anyone vote this fucking useless pleb? I mean, really? Did anyone vote for this? Anyway, this is all for me, because that's all it normally is for. Take care.